go again. Here we are again. It's been a long time since I streamed. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a long time since I used my webcam. Also, I'm not gonna lie. I've just been trying to get a new camera, so I haven't found it necessary to use a webcam. But today, I'm gonna be reacting to the new Sabrina Carpenter album, Short and Sweet. I've heard a little bit about the music videos, but the only songs I've heard off of this album were the singles, which were Please, Times 3, and Espresso. So I haven't heard anything else off of it. And today I'm just gonna take these 36 minutes, 36 minutes to go through this entire album and give my thoughts on it. Hopefully it's a banger. You always hope that whatever you're gonna listen to is a banger, let's be honest. So I've never listened to any of her albums. I just knew about Sabrina because I know she was on Girl Meets World back in the day. So that's really all I'd known about her. I didn't even know she made music until like earlier this year, actually. So that's on me. I guess I should have locked in with her music previously. But I also had friends tell me that her earlier albums weren't that good. So I don't think that's much of an incentive to go back and listen to those. So yeah, before I get into this, I'm just gonna read the description. It says some people kill their nemesis. I guess, nemesis with kindness. Sabrina Carpenter, the breakout pop star of summer 2024, it takes the opposite tack, shooting withering one-liners at loser exes via featherlight melodies, a wink, and a smile. The former Disney Channel star, began her music career at age 15 with their 2014 debut single, Can't Blame a Girl for Trying. Now, 25, my goodness, time is going by fast. The singer-songwriter is making the catchiest, funniest, and most honest music of her career in a moment when all the world's watching. But on songs like Please, 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 on which she begs her boyfriend not to embarrass her, again, she's poking fun at herself too. A lot of what I really love about this album is the accountability she tells Apple Music, saying low. I will call myself out just as much as I call out someone else. I respect that. It's not because Carpenter is vertically challenged, as she puts it, that she named her sixth album Short and Sweet. Thought about some of these relationships, how some of them were the shortest I've ever had, and they affected me the most, she tells Low. I thought about the way that I respond to situations. Sometimes it is very nice, and sometimes it's not very nice. Hence songs like Dumb and Poetic, a gentle acoustic ballad that's also a blistering takedown of a guy who makes his sleazy tendencies with therapy buzzwords in a highbrow record collection, or the twangy, hilarious Slim Pickens, on which she croons, "Jesus, what's a girl got to do? Or what's a girl to do? This boy doesn't know the difference between there, and they are, yet he's naked in my room." Okay, interesting. With good humor and good taste, channeling Rilo Kiley here, Casey Musgraves there, and on Sharpest Tool, a bit of the Postal Service. Is it bad that I haven't listened to any of those people? Whatever. Carpenter reframes heartbreak through the lens of life's absurdity. When you're at this point in your life where you're almost at your wit's end, everything is funny, Carpenter tells Love. So much of this album was made in the moments where there was something that I just couldn't stop laughing about, and I was like, well, that might as well just be a whole song. Carpenter wrote a good deal of the album on an 11-day trip to a tiny town in rural France, where the isolation unlocked her brutally honest side, resulting in unprecedentedly vulnerable music in one song she readily admits shouldn't work on paper but hits anyway, Espresso. The song that catapulted her career with 4 delightfully strange sounding words. That's that me espresso. There really are no rules to the things you say, she tells Love on the songwriting process. You're just like, what sounds awesome, what feels awesome, and what gets the story across, whatever story that is. Still, she's painted herself in a bit of a corner when it comes to placing an order at coffee shops worldwide. They're just waiting for me to say it. She laughs, and I'm like, T. Oh, that is the summary of what we have here. Make sure that the audio is good before I start playing it, because I don't want it to be too loud. Probably mute my mic also throughout parts of it so I can just listen. But we have the first song, Taste. Here's to a good album. I hope so, at least.
Oh, I leave quite an impression. 5 feet to be exact. You're wondering why half is closed when missing my body's where they're at. Now I'm gone, but you're still laying next to me. 1 degree of separation. I heard you're back together, and if that's true, you'll just
Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
when he's kissing you.
I'm not gonna lie, it's good so far.
I bet you do, just know you'll taste me too.
I'm not huge into like pop stars and stuff like that, but sometimes pop music things, I mean, there's no debate. It's probably the catchiest genre, so.
He's funny now, all his jokes hit different. Guess who we learned that from? Now I'm gone, but you're still laying next to me. 1 degree of separation. I heard you're back together.
Yeah, I like how they have like the background vocals there.
When he's kissing you, if you want forever, now that you do, just know you'll taste me too.
They saying no matter what, I'm still
Every time
there.
you close your eyes and feel his lips, you're feeling mine. And every time you breathe his air, just know I was already there. You can
Yeah, that's a solid
feel like
bridge.
I've been there,
This
done
is a
that
solid
once or
bridge.
twice, and singing about it don't mean I care. Yeah, I know I've been known to share. Well, I heard you're back together, and if that's true, you'll just have to taste me when he's kissing you. If you want forever, now that you do, just know you'll taste me too. You'll just have to taste me when he's kissing you. Yeah, you'll just have to taste me when he's kissing you.
That was a good opener. That was a good opener. It wasn't too long. It was only 2:38. It was a good opener. I like the bridge on there. Chorus is pretty solid. There's one part with the background vocals. Kind of sounded like it had somewhat of a what is it called, the vocalizer. It's like kind of makes the voice not robotic, but adds like some fuzziness to it with the background vocals. But yeah, Taste, that was I said it was a pretty good opener. Wish we had the lyrics. I don't know if they're already up, so I'm not even gonna bother looking for them at this point. But next we got Please Please Please, which, I mean, I've heard this song dozens of times at this point, so here's to a replay, I guess. I'm not gonna lie, this song is just, the instrumental on this song is so good. Like, it has like that dreamy feel to it. And the chorus is a banger, I'm not gonna lie.
And everyone makes mistakes, but just don't.
Like the good, like listening to it with headphones, like the
So
guitar.
act
Oh my
like a
gosh.
stand-up guy, whatever devil's inside you. Don't let him out tonight. I tell them it's just your culture, and everyone rolls their eyes. Yeah, I know. All I'm asking, baby, please, 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 don't prove I'm right.
It just hits. I don't know what it is about that chorus, bro. Like whatever she put in that chorus, oh my gosh, she cooked. It's so simple, but it's so sweet. I mean, short and sweet.
So nice, and we could live so happily if no one knows that you're with me. I'm just kidding, but really, really, please, 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 don't prove I'm right. Please, 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 don't break
It's like one of the only pop songs, recent memory for me, where like, it's like one of the only pop songs in recent memory where it hasn't like got so old and like overplayed for me, because like I said before I played it, I've heard it dozens of times, but like each time I listen to it, I'm still able to get something out of it, so I respect it for that. I mean, what more can really be said about that song? I mean, there's a reason it's one of the top charted songs right now, so I don't really have much else to say about it other than it is a good pop banger. You got song 3, Good Graces. Okay. Kinda giving me some Ariana vibes here.
When I love you, I'm sweet.
Yeah, definitely giving me some Ariana vibes here. Don't mistake my nice for naive. Okay. You do something suspect, as cute as bye-bye. Like, ooh, baby, you say you really like it being mine, so let me give you some advice. Boy, it's not that complicated. You should stay in my good graces. Well, I'll switch it up like that so fast, cause no one's more amazing. I'm feeling this track, I'm not gonna lie, this is groovy. It's not that complicated. You should stay in my good graces. Well, I'll switch it up like that so fast, no one's more amazing at turning love into hatred. I won't give a fuck about you. I won't give a fuck about you. I won't give a fuck about you. Like they put her in the background. I won't give a fuck about you. I won't give a fuck about you. I won't give a fuck about you. I'll tell the world finish your chores prematurely. Break my heart and I swear I'm moving on with your favorite athlete. Shoot a shot every night. Want you every second. Don't need other guys. You do something sus, kiss my cute ass bye. Boy, it's not that complicated. You should stay in my good graces. Well, I'll switch it up like that so fast, 'cause no one's more This is gonna be a bop. I can already tell people are gonna like this song.
It's not that complicated. You should stay in my good graces. Well, I'll switch it up like that so fast, 'cause no one's more amazing at turning love into hatred. I won't give a fuck about you. 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 I won't give a fuck about you.
I will say out of the three I've heard, this is low key my favorite. That was. Not gonna lie, like I said, that song has potential. That song definitely has good charting potential. Well, I don't know, maybe because it was explicit. Maybe because it's explicit, and she definitely drops like 20 F-bombs, but like, I do think out of the first three songs, that is the Good Graces is the best one. It's the most, I say it's like the banger. It's like more groovy. You can actually dance to it. So, yeah, that was actually a really good song. I enjoy Good Graces. So far, I'm liking the album. I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad it's a shorter album too, because nowadays some albums can get outrageously long, and I'm like, a good 40-minute, 45, 50 is a little. It could be stretched. It depends on if the albums go throughout, but yeah, a good 40-minute album I feel like is a sweet spot nowadays. So I guess you could say the album is short and sweet.
I know you're not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Okay, more of a ballad.
We had sex, I met your best friends. Then a bird flies by and you forget. I don't.
Oh, that's a good effect. No, Jack produced some songs on here. I don't know how much of the album he produced, so I'll have to check later.
Send a soft hey, as if you really don't recall the time where you were going right, then you took a left me with a lot of shit to second guess. Guess I'll wait another year. I'm wondering if that was casual, then I'm an idiot. I'm looking for an answer in between the lines.
I don't know if that was a reference to Chapel. I mean, I'm pretty sure they are label mates, so yeah, they are label mates. Let me get my phone. I mean, obviously, you could be casual without it being a reference to Chapel, but they are label mates. I think they are, yeah, friends too. I mean, I like the in and out effects you got here.
We never talk about how you found God at your ex's house. Always made sure that the phone was face down. Seems like overnight I'm just a bitch you hate now. We never talk it through how you guilt trip me.
You're hearing some like background stuff coming through the microphone. It might be the water heater.
Where you were going right, then you took a left me with a lot of shit to second guess. Guess I'll wait another year. I'm wondering if that was casual, then I'm an idiot. I'm looking for an answer in between the lines. Lying to yourself if you think we're fine. You're confused and I'm upset, but we never talk about it. We never talk about
I feel like there could have been a little harder hitting, but I do understand. But it could have been a little more harder hitting. That's just my personal preference there.
talk about how you found God at your ex's house. Always made sure that the phone was face down. Seems like overnight I'm just a bitch you hate now. We never talk it through how you guilt trip me to open up to you. Logged out, leaving me dumbfounded.
That was a solid song. Sharpest Tool, I say, I guess, somewhat of a gripe like I had mentioned. I think the instrumental could have been a little harder hidden in some places. But the lyrics were pretty good. I'll say lyrics are pretty good. I think the instrumental could have used some more boom to it in some spots, but overall, I think it was a solid song. Doing good so far. We got song 5, Coincidence. Okay. The string work on this album has been good.
She knew she's got a real sixth sense. No name comes up once, then it comes up twice, and without her even being here, she's back in your life. Now she's in the same damn city on the same damn night, and you lost all your common sense. What a coincidence. Last week, you didn't have any doubts. This week, you're holding space for her tongue in your mouth. Now she's sending you some pictures wearing less and less, trying to turn the past into the present tense. Sucking up to all of your mutual friends, and you lost all your common sense.
I like the loose spread. You lost all this common sense.
7%. What a coincidence.
It's like the chorus is
What a surprise.
it's like the
Your
version.
phone just died. Your car drove itself from LA to her thighs. Home Springs looks nice, but who's by your side? Damn it, she looks kind of like the girl you outgrew. At least that's what you said.
Okay.
What a coincidence.
Okay, so it's tying back around to how this new girl looks like her. Interesting.
What a coincidence.
Some people might think there's a lot going on this song. But I actually like that. It's like everyone's just having fun in the studio. Coincidence? Pretty good song. Pretty good song. I like the instruments on this song more than Sharpest Tool. I'll say that. The flow of the song was pretty good. Lyrics, the storytelling there. I liked how everything tied together in a way. I think that was a good track. Got song 6, Bed Kim, nearly halfway. Okay, kind of like that 80s synth sound. Okay, the sparkles too.
I was in a sheer dress the day that we met. We were both in a rush. We talked for a sec. You friended me up so we could connect. And what are the odds? You sent me a text, and now the next thing I know, I'm like, manifest. That's your oversized. I digress. Got me scrolling like out of breath. Got me going like, who's the cute boy with the white jacket and the thick accent? Like, maybe it's all in my head, but I bet we'd have really good bed. How you pick me up, tell me around, I just
Bed
makes
Kim.
sense.
I bet we'd have really good Bed Kim. Interesting.
How you looking at me? I know what that means, and I'm obsessed. Are you free next week? I bet we'd have really good. Come right on me, I mean camaraderie. Said you're not in my time zone, but you wanna be. Where art thou? Why not upon of me? See it in my mind, that's
Yo,
prophecy.
come right on me. I mean camaraderie. That line is getting. I can already see that line getting clowned, or people posting that line like,
We'd have really good
what is going on here?
How you pick me
That is one of the lines of 2024.
And you talk so sweet when you're doing bad things, that's bad.
must admit, I like the instrumental, but like the instrumental, I feel like there is some more to be desired from the lyrics. I get it. It's that one, sex song on the album, but like, I don't know. With me nowadays and like sexual explicit or like sexual lyrics or like sexual songs, if it's not creative enough in the lyrics, I'm not gonna be that moved by it. I'm just gonna be like, okay, well, this is just your typical sex song, so like whatever. In my head, I'm just like, whatever. It's just not gonna hit for me. But I do the "come right on me" camaraderie line is something to think about. That's like thinking about like that being in your head is, and you putting that to the paper or putting it on the mic. I can't even talk. It's something. Wow. I must admit, out of the songs so far, that might be, not saying a stinker because it's a bad song. I'm gonna say it's a stinker out the bunch because I feel like that was a more basic track, and I feel like I said previously, I feel like there was more to be desired there. So Bed Kim, that's a stinker out the bunch so far. But hey, we got Espresso. I mean, we already know about Espresso, so from here on, or after Espresso, it'll just be all new songs that I haven't heard before. So yeah, let's switch it up like Nintendo. Fire. I must admit, the instrumental, it's just a catchy ass song. God damn it. I don't know the lyrics, but like, yeah. I just know switch it up like Nintendo. That's all I know. Like Nintendo. That's really all I know. That's that me espresso. That's that me espresso. It's just like... I said it's definitely like the perfect summer pop song. She cooked in that aspect. That's fire. Like Nintendo. Kinda switch it up like Nintendo. Switch it up like Nintendo, guys. My honeybee, come and get this pollen. Fire. Yes. Yes. Yeah, she had fun making this, I could tell. You can tell if I just had fun making the album and not laughing on the track. They got back Espresso. Man, like with Please, 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 I don't know what else, needs to be said about Espresso. I do think Please, Please, Please was the better single. That's just me. I feel like I just like the lyrics on Please, Please, Please more. Espresso gets, I'll say it does get a tad overplayed now. I'll admit, because I just don't think the song is as crafty or has that it factor like Please, Please, Please does. Please, Please, Please does. But I do think it has a great spot on this album, and I do think it is a great song for this album. But in general, I think it's a solid song. So I won't take away from the album because of it. I think it plays this part well. But we got song 8, Dumb and Poetic. We are over halfway. Yay. Let's go.
You're so dumb and poetic.
Okay, more
It's
slow
just what I
song.
fall for. I like the aesthetic. Every self-help book you've already read it. Cherry pick lines like they're words you invented. Gold star for highbrow manipulation. And love everyone is your favorite quotation. Try to come up like you're soft and well spoken. Jack off to lyrics by Leonard Cohen. Don't think you understand. Just 'cause you talk like one doesn't make you a man. You're so sad, there's no communication. But baby, you put us in this situation. You're running so fast from the hearts that you're breaking. Save all your breath for your floor meditation. You're so empathetic, you'd make a great wife. And I promise the mushrooms aren't changing your life. Will you
Some
crash
shroomies ain't doing shit.
band in the wreckage? Fuck with my head like it's some kind of fetish. Don't think you
Okay. That's
understand.
that's actually a bar. Wait, hold on. That's actually a bar. I can't lie. Fuck with my head like it's a fetish. It's not the best bar, but it is a bar. I'm not gonna lie. Like I gotta give her something for that. I guess it's kind of like the come line. Like
Doesn't make you
it's a little interesting, but it is a bar.
don't think you understand.
That come bar is that's
Just
a
'cause you leave like
wow.
one doesn't make you a man.
Dumb and Poetic. That was pretty good. I like some of the lines on that song. I like some of the lines on that song. I just keep thinking about Bad Kid. That song, that's a stinker. I'm starting to I'm starting to really feel some type of way about that song as we're going on. That is the stinker, but it's funny. It's a funny stinker. But yeah, Dumb and Poetic, pretty good. The fetish line was it was a slight bar. It was a bar, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I've heard better bars. I mean, when you're listening to pop music, let's be real, like, nowadays, we're not listening to pop music for bars or lyrics. Like, if we're listening for bars and lyrics, we're just gonna listen to hip-hop or rap. For pop music, it's more like sound and cohesiveness and just the overall aesthetic of the song more than, like, the lyrics. Which I guess is kind of a bad thing that we don't care about lyrics anymore, but, like, whatever. If we're going by these standards, then whatever, it works. But track 9, we got Slim Pickens. Okay, another guitar song.
Guess I'll end this life alone. I am not dramatic, these are just the thoughts that pass right through me. All the douchebags in my phone. play 'em like a slot machine. If they're winning, I'm just losing. A boy who's jacked and kind can't find his has to save my life. Oh, it's slim pickings. If I can't have the one
I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'm being picky here. I don't think the mixing on this track is that good. Let me go back. It's like that's probably on purpose, but like it's like her voice is so much above.
If they're winning, I'm just losing. A boy who's jacked and kind can't find his has to save my life. Oh, it's slim.
Yeah, like that doesn't sound right. I don't know. It's not sounding right with me. It's like her voice is at a certain line. The vocals, or not the vocals. The instrumental is below her by like a decent amount. And then when she say slim, like when her vocals get higher, it's like her voice goes up so much above the instrumental that like it just doesn't sound like the song was mixed properly to me. And I mean, I could be wrong, but that I don't know. It just doesn't sound right. I'm gonna finish the song though instead of just pausing. I just wanted to make that point.
If I can't have the one I love, I guess it's you that I'll be kissing just to get my.
And then it goes back down like.
Since the good ones are deceased or taken, I'll just keep on moaning and bitching.
Mixing is kind of cooked.
Jesus, what's a girl to do? This boy doesn't even know the difference between there and they are. Yet he's naked in my room.
This like that line. This boy doesn't know the difference between there and they are.
Boy who's nice that breathes. I swear.
I gotta look at the lyrics. I gotta re-listen to the lyrics because like.
If I can't have the one I love, I guess it's you that I'll be kissing just to get my fixins. Since the good ones are deceased or taken, I'll just keep on moaning and bitching.
She could have did better with this song, I'll admit. This might be the new stinker. I just
Since the good ones call their exes wasted, and since the Lord forgot my gay awakening, then I'll just be here in the kitchen serving up some moaning and bitching.
Like that, serving up some moaning and bitching. Like, I don't know. There was definitely a lot to be desired lyrically on this track. The instrumental, it was solid. It wasn't anything crazy, but like, I don't know. I think I'm willing to say that this is kind of a bad song. I don't know. I think the mixing is just cooked a little bit, and it's kind of inconsistent throughout the track. I might have to just sit down and re-listen to it to make sure that that is the case, but from the first listen, I don't think the mixing was good. But, you know, it's whatever. It's cool. Between Bedkim and Slim Pickens, I do think Slim Pickens is the worst out of the bunch. That's not a good song, unfortunately. But I mean, there's been some good songs. There's been a couple bangers, so I'd say it doesn't bring the album down a whole lot, you know. But we got song 10, Juno. 3 more songs to go. Goodness.
Don't have to tell your heart as a thing. Oh, yeah,
Mix is already better.
Whole package, babe, I like the way you fit. God bless your dad's genetics.
is that? Hey, what does that even mean?
I showed my friends, then we high-fived. Sorry if you feel objectified. Can't help myself, hormones are high. Give me more than just some butterflies. You make me wanna make you fall in love.
Like you make me wanna make you fall in love. That's top. That's good, but like.
Some freaky positions.
Have you ever tried this one?
I know you want my touch for life. If you love me right, then who knows? I might let you make me Juno.
What? What in the world? What does Juno mean? What does that mean? Is that even a word? Like, what does that mean? Oh. Oh, okay. It's a movie. God, I'm out of touch. Oh, I didn't know. It's a movie about a teenager that becomes pregnant, chooses a failed rock star and his wife to adopt her unborn child. Interesting. I mean, if you don't get the reference, you're just like, what the hell is Juno? You know, like, I've never heard of that movie actually. Like, it's just like, this is what I was saying earlier. It's just like the basic sex song without creativity. I don't know. I guess since listening to Chapel Roan, how she explores sex and how she, you know, actually makes it sound creative and has some actual good lyricism. You go listen to something like this, you're just like, bruh. Like this could be better, you know, like there's more to be explored here. Just saying I'm so fucking horny, like, bro. Like she just sounds, I get the down bad track, I understand the down bad track, but this is just like horribly down bad. Like there's levels to being down bad, but this is just like, wow. And I guess you know that's the point of the song, but if that's the point of the song, then I think that allows it to be, you know, critiqued like that, you know. So yeah, I don't know. This has been an interesting track to say the least. This is some pickings. I don't know what her state of mind was when she was writing this song. The instrumental isn't bad either. It's just like the lyrics are just so. They're lacking creativity. And then this bridge. I might let you make me Juno. What's up, Pines? You've missed most of this album, but I'll give my thoughts at the end. I'm glad to see that you're in here. Hope you're having a great day, Pines. Appreciate you coming in here. You make me wanna make make you fall in love. Like, that's good, but like, where's the hook?
To tell your heart
This song was bad. I might let you make me Juno. Like, what? Like, what the hell? Like, what does that mean? Even in the context of knowing that movie, which I literally just found out about, what the hell does I'ma let you make me Juno? Like, is it like I'ma let you make me pregnant? Like, is it like a metaphor for pregnancy? I guess it is, but like, she tried to be creative with saying that, oh yeah, I'm gonna let you make me pregnant, but like, she referenced a movie that I'm not gonna say that not a lot of people know about, because I mean, I don't know. You already listened to the whole album. Yeah, I'm almost done, and the second half has been kind of questionable. Like, yeah, there are some popular actors in this movie. And it has a 94%. Like, how have I never heard of Juno? That's interesting. I might have to watch the movie now just because of this album. But, like, if you just don't know the movie, you're cooked. And I don't want to take that away from rating the song, but I just think that there are lyrics on this song that just aren't creative, you know? Okay, this part. Okay, here it comes. Like, cool? Like, that line is just, I'm so, like, she was in the studio, she was just like, let me just say on the track, I'm so horny. Like, cool? Like, I just don't care, you know? Like, I don't know. I just think this is a bad song, simply put. I think this is a poop song, let me say that. It's not good at all. Like, the instrumental's solid. You make me wanna make you fall in love. Like, that line is good, but the rest of the song is just not good. It's just buns. So, I mean, I've been stuck on this song for the longest. This song actually irked me. It was bad. But, we got song 11, Lie to Girls. I hope these last two songs are good, because if not, then, oh man. Oh man.
Swear on your mom that it's the first drink that you've had in like a month. No, don't say it was just an isolated incident that happened once. There's no need
That's
to
the first
pretend.
time.
I've never
That's the first time I've ever heard
seen
someone say they
that
don't like
kid.
Juno.
There's something that looks better.
Oh god, maybe I'm a hater.
Yeah, I can make a shit show look a whole lot like forever and ever. You don't.
Oh god, maybe I'm a hater. I just don't think that song is good. Maybe it needs a second listen, and maybe I need to look into the lyrics, and maybe I need to watch the movie, but it just did not hit for me personally. It just wasn't. It wasn't banging.
You don't have to lie to girls. If they like you, they'll just lie to themselves. Don't I know it better than anyone else? All of your best excuses, no, they don't stand a chance against all the chances I give you. Isn't ideal, but damn, you don't even have to try. Turn you into a good guy, you don't have to lift a finger. It's It's lucky for you, I'm just like my mother and my sister, all my friends. The girl outside the strip club getting her tarot cards read. We love to read the cold hard facts and swear incorrect. We love to mistake butterflies for cardiac arrest. You don't have to lie to girls. If they like you, they'll just lie to themselves. Like you, they'll just lie to themselves. You don't have to lie to girls. If they like you, they'll just lie to themselves. Don't I know it better than anyone? Girls will cry and girls will lie and girls will do it till they die for you. They'll cry and girls will lie and do it till the day they die for you. Girls will cry and girls will lie and girls will lose their goddamn minds for you. They'll cry and girls will lie and do it till the day they die for you.
Solid. The hater goggles are on, bro. I gotta take them off now. Look, this song was Lighter Girls. I don't know. I don't think it's just my type of song, bro. And that's the demon here. Like, it's just not hitting for me. Like, I can listen to pop songs, or I can listen to pop albums and be like, okay, this is fire, this and that. But like with this one, or with these last few songs, I've been like, what happened? You know, like I feel like she had something good going. Let me just finish the album. I'll give my final thoughts at the end. Lighter Girls, I just think it was just all right. Like it was an all right song. I think Juno sent me so off the deep end that now like I have tinted glasses towards this, and I don't want to think like that. So I'm just gonna finish the album with "Don't Smile," and then I'm gonna give my final thoughts. I hope that this is a good outro, at least, you know, to finish things off. You know, okay. Like the intro. Lo-fi pop.
Don't smile because it happened, baby. Cry because it's over. You're supposed to think about me every time you hold her. My heart is heavy now. It's like 100 pounds. It's falling faster than the way you love to shut me down. I think I need a shower. My friends are taking shots. You think it's happy hour. For me, it's not. Don't smile because it happened, baby. Cry because it's over. You're supposed to think about me every time you hold her. Don't smile because it happened, baby. Cry because it's over. I want you to miss me. I want you to miss me. You're supposed to think about me every
So
time you
yeah, the
hold
chorus is back to back.
I want you to miss me. I want you to miss me. Pour my feelings in the microphone. I stay in them when the girls come home. I want one of them to take my phone and lose your number. I don't wanna be tempted. Pick up when you wanna fall back in. You can fake it, but you know I know.
She has someone My only complaint about this album is that I wish some of the tracks were longer. I can understand that. Which ones are you thinking of, or which ones do you wish were longer? Also, Don't Smile. I don't know what happened in the second half of this album. Like I said, could be hated, but like, I do think that the first half of the album is better than the second. I think there was a fall off lyrically for sure in the second half of the album, and kind of instrumentally too. I don't know. I think the first half of the album is. I'd say the first half of the album is pretty good. Second half is a little mid. There are some questionable parts here and there. I mean, like I said with Juno, I think that is that's just, the song's just not good. Let me go back to Taste.
Oh, I leave
Like,
quite an impression.
like starting off with "Oh, I leave quite an impression," like that's solid. Like you were cooking, and then like we're going through the album, we get to the end with "Don't Smile," and it's just like as an outro, like a final song, we end on "Don't Smile." I think that was a weak outro too. Like the intro was so strong, like.
Oh, I leave quite an impression. 5 feet to be
Like this was a slapper. Like this was a banger intro, and then I think at the album past Espresso, I think Espresso should have been a little bit later down the track list just to give somewhat of a, I guess like I don't know. I don't know. I think Espresso should have been further down the track list personally instead of 7th, because like, oof, yeah, as you go down, and the only track I don't really like is Dumb and Poetic. Yeah.
Dumb and words you invented, gold star for highbrow.
Yeah. I don't really like Dumb and Poetic.
Is your favorite quotation? Try to come up like you're so
I don't like
poetic.
Dumb and Poetic. No. What was weird to me, especially with it being right after Espresso, like I think the track placement was iffy on this album. I do think she put all the bangers in the first half, which is not good. I think she should have spread out the bangers some more. You know what I mean? If the track placement was a little different, maybe I'd feel I think track placement is important on an album. I think if you put all your bangers in the first half and you got all the snoozers in the second half, that means everyone's gonna leave in the second half. So I don't know. I think there was definitely some questionable track list placement on this album. Slim Pickens, like, just listen to this. Like, wait for it to kick in and like the mix in here.
Guess I'll end this life alone. I am not dramatic, these are through. Play 'em like a slot machine. If they're winning, I'm just losing. A boy who's jacked and kind can't find his has to save my life. Oh, it's slim.
Like that Slim, like how she says it, the delivery, I think the delivery could have been better, but also the mixing is a little cooked because, like I said before, it's like instrumentals right here, vocals right here, Slim, and it goes all the way up. Like, it's just, I don't know, the mixing could have been better on this song for sure. The mixing threw me off on Slim Pickens, and I mean, obviously I said enough about Juno. Dumb and Poetic is just not hitting. Lighter Girls, like, it just wasn't hitting. I think the second half of the album leaves a lot to be desired, and honestly, as of now, if I'm giving it a rating, the second half just fried the album. The most I'll give it right now, from a non-biased standpoint, just from what I've heard first listen, top half is really good. Bottom half is questionable. Like I feel like that warrants at least like a. Some people are gonna hate me for saying this. Whenever I do make a review of this album, I'll maybe change my rating. It depends once I listen to some of the songs again to really give my opinion on them. Honestly, like right now, I think it's like a 6.5. I guess the highest you could give it. I guess the highest I would give it now is a 7. If you want to make an argument for a 7.5, I could see it. If you want to make an argument for an 8, I would be like, I don't know. But that is your opinion. It's not the album of the year. It's also not a bad album. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad album. I do think that there was more to be desired, though. Like, what was the difference in between releases here? She had... Okay, so she dropped an album last year. Like, I think she should have left this one in the oven a little bit longer. Because, like, a year and 5 months in between, like... Yeah, 7.5 at best, in my opinion. Yeah, like, it's just not hidden. I don't know. I think she should have left it in the oven a little bit longer. That's my opinion. I think it should have been left in the oven a little bit longer because I just don't like the yearly releases the pop industry is going towards because it doesn't give you time to really sit and let the world come to you and let things happen for you to really sit there and write something amazing. It's just like you're just getting it out fast and at a time where a lot of people are summer jam. It's just like the summer jam, like cool, it sounds, it's catchy, but like it isn't actual good music in my opinion. So I have to give it like a 6.5, maybe a 7. It's just like I said, the first half is good. If she would have took elements from the first half, it's like she took the high end sound or the higher up sound and just completely, like after Espresso, it's like we're up here and then she just goes like Juno keeps up the higher end beat or like the more excited beat. But like yeah, those last songs like ending your album with lo-fi pop. I don't understand that. I don't understand that personally, but obviously it's her decisions. I'm not gonna say she didn't work hard on this album because she did, but she could have put a little bit more effort into the lyricism here and there, and the track list placements could have been better. I feel like just like dumping these 5 songs at the end is just like a quick and easy way to make your album worse. So honestly, I'm feeling a light 6.5. Light 6.5, and yeah, one of these days here soon. I'm still working on the Taylor Swift video I'm working on, which I think would be a good and interesting video. Hopefully it'll spark some debate, but yeah, I'm gonna try to get this review out in the coming days because yeah, I feel like I have some things to say about it. I'm gonna really have to sit down and look at the lyrics before I make the review. Putting Dumb and Poetic right after Espresso is such a strong juxtaposition and transitioning the album from one side to the other. Yeah, I agree. Like, she should have at least eased into it. Like, if she put, like, we had Espresso, and then if you had Juno right after Espresso, I could have lived with that, like I could have lived with that more, but just going right to Dumb and Poetic, which obviously there are some of my favorite albums even do like, a happy song, then it's a sad song, but at least those songs are good, like they have good lyrics and the instrumentals, and it makes sense for why the juxtaposition happened. In this instance, you think this whole album is just gonna be like happy, whatever, like screw my ex, this and that, I'm moving on, whoever, whatever, you know. But she just gets she gets to the point where it becomes it becomes very sexual, but it's not like creative. It's just like I'm horny, like what, like it sounds like something Kanye would put on Vultures, and that's not a good comparison. So I don't know, like I do think there is a lot to be desired here, you know. So I'm standing with the 6.5, and if I change my rating and my review, then so be it. But until then, I'm standing with a 6.5, and yeah, she should have kept this one cooking a little bit longer. I think she got it out too fast. I mean, it even says that she wrote a good deal of the album on an 11-day trip. Like, writing an album on an 11-day trip, or most of your album in 11 days, is like, whew. Yeah, that's rushing it a little bit. That's definitely taking it out the oven a little early. So it's a little mushy, you know. So I mean, you know, if you trying to get your bag, I understand, but I'm not gonna, you know, give you an easy go because you tried to get your bag. There is definitely a vision here, but I think the vision just it got murky, and yeah, I just don't think that it was a cohesive album. Hoping that we'll get a deluxe with some tracks that combine both sides of the album. Hopefully, that would be good for her, because what we have here with the standard version is just not that good. But to anyone who enjoys it, you know, I respect your opinion, and yeah, I'm gonna try to get that review done and hopefully get it out by the start or the middle of next week, one of the two, just whenever I get a chance, because school just started, so I am gonna get busy. So I'm trying to get everything done, or I'm gonna try to get everything done in a reasonable time. But yeah, appreciate everyone who came through. Thank you, Pons, for coming through. Glad that you were here for the final bits of the album, and yeah, I'm gonna get this out, re-listen to it, and look through the lyrics. I'm gonna have to look through all the lyrics, because there are some interesting lyrics throughout this project for sure. But yeah, thank you all, and hope everyone has a great day, great weekend, and as always, do great things every day. Thank you.